Good day, students. Recently, everybody is aware that some new scheme of ICI has been applied for foundation, inter, and final. We are not going into the discussion of will there be exams for 3 times, 4 times, blah blah. No. This video is specifically made to guide the students, especially the freshers who are planning to join foundation, what parameters they should consider, what all things they need to understand before they get into the course. See, I don't want anybody to be just going and asking, okay, how much is the fees, what is the class time, and join. It's not a movie theater. First of all, first you need to understand the role, what are the intricacies involved in that, and how you are going to proceed with this course, how much effort you need to put, what kind of study plan or strategy you should have. At CHAMPS, we have been doing the same thing since the foundation, means the inception, say 2018. Give full clarity to the student before they take a decision. Rather, I would say informed decision. You should listen to everything, you should listen to everybody, then filter it and then take out the good, what it comes out of it. See, end of the day, this is your career. You are important here, and this video is made to help you and guide you. This can be of any use only if you watch it till the end. It's not like something you'll fast forward and say, what is this and all. Doesn't matter, right? People who are watching it incomplete and then thinking about it and taking a decision, definitely they have done well in the past, and I'm sure they will keep doing that. So, why you are watching this video, why this video is sent to you, or you are getting on YouTube? Because you have searched or you have inquired about CA Foundation. So ultimately, why have you inquired about CA Foundation? Because you have set chartered accountancy as your goal to pursue, and that is why you are planning to join this foundation course. So ultimately, when you said you want to set chartered accountancy as your goal, you want to become a chartered accountant. So roughly, the first question, whenever a new course, a new topic, or a new studies a student is joining, parents obviously will have there in mind how much time it will take. Sir, how much time it will take? Many people come to me every day, sir, CA, how many years? First of all, understand, everybody, parents and students, CA doesn't come with a specific timeline. So rather we should say, like, if everything is done properly, it might take 4.5 to 5 years. Safer side, let us consider 5 years. So now the question is 5 years minimum or maximum? You should ask a question yourself. 5 years minimum or maximum? 5 years is minimum. Means everything done properly, everything done step by step, everything done properly as per the course instructions. So you can complete it in 5 years, everything is passed. If not, what is the question? Sir, what if I fail? Who will answer that question? Nobody can answer that question. Automatically that will lead you to infinite, because if you are not completing the course will not complete. So simple as it is. So that is why I tell parents and students here what the education system, what you have been till now, till completion of 12th, comes with a fixed bracket, and other degrees also comes with a fixed bracket. For example, BCom 3 years, everybody knows in this world. BCom honors 4 years, BTech 4 years, MBBS 5 years. That is why always the question comes in mind of parents is, see how many years? We don't have that. So the education system has dealt with you like what? Books, exam, marks. This is the only criteria you people have been through now. Going forward, and when you are joining chartered accountancy, my friends, nobody is going to ask you marks. Forget about this structure, forget about this. Now onwards, the question asked will be how much accounts you know, how much economics you know, how much taxation you know, how much auditing you know, not how much you got in tax, how much you got in accounts. Nobody cares. Please come out of that, right? So one more thing before we go further. CA, everybody knows CA is chartered accountancy. Yes, everybody knows, right? One more meaning of chartered accountancy, what we have kept in CHAMPS, what we use in CHAMPS, day in, day out, is concepts plus application, my friends. That is C plus A. Concepts plus application means what? Whatever you are going to learn in the book are you able to apply that in the real world? For example, let us take a person is there who is reading a book, always daily is reading a book called as what? How to swim. He will read a book every day, he is reading a book, how to swim, he is preparing for the exam. Then he goes to exam and writes the exam. The exam topic is how to swim. Since he has studied 6 months fantastically on how to swim, he writes fantastic. And he scores 100 out of 100. Wow, how to swim exam, he scored 100 out of 100. Fantastic. Then what happens? The same person is walking back to his home. Suddenly a lake or a river comes or it got flooded or something. Now you think, my friends, what that person will do? Can he swim? He cannot swim, right? Because he read the book how to swim. Did he get into water any time at all? No. If you have to swim, you should get into water first, my friends. That is what I am trying to tell you. So, to reach there, we are starting our journey from foundation. Now the question comes, why this boy or girl is doing foundation? Somebody comes and tells me that's our foundation, I am very favorite of. Somehow I need foundation mark sheet, sir. My all relatives are waiting for my foundation completion. Useless. That is foolish. Because you are doing foundation only and only if you are targeting CA Inter, my friends. Then again the same question comes, why CA Inter? Why this boy or girl or student is doing CA Inter? Because they want to get into articles. Why articles? Again a question mark. Because they want to go into final. So this is how the chain works like. When I come to this same point of concept plus application, my friends, whatever the concepts you are learning here, you should be able to apply here. You should be able to apply here and then in real life. If you are very good at concept, apply it and show. If you are good at concept, apply it and show. That is the only thing this course demands. That is how important it is to learn and apply, Got it? So that is the one thing. So now, if we look it on a timeline, let us say 6 months foundation, 1 year, 10 months CA Inter. Articles is for 2 years, mandatory 6 months gap after articles to final. Add contingency 6 months, something went wrong. So totally we are looking at 3 years of period here of practical training and learning. So for example's sake, presently we are in 2024. If I give an example on a calendar, 2024 you are writing CA foundation, my friends. You pass it, then your CA Inter attempt will be in 2025, correct? Then you are going into articles and already we have calculated 3 years including the contingency plan. Adding that 3 years to 2025 will give us 2028. So, any year you take this, just keep on changing the years, like 24, 25, 28, like that 25, 26, 29. Same thing will come. But my point here is what? Why I am showing these years to you. I have seen many people, they have just joined foundation, but daily hours together, they will be spending on talking about 2028. Once I become CA, once I buy car, एक बार CA बन जाने दो, देखो मैं क्या करता हूँ. That is not the way, first of all, right? How can we predict what is going to happen in 2028? You tell me first. You have not done your homework, you have not completed your assignment, what is given in the class today, and you are talking about becoming CA and earning lakhs of money. First of all, such kind of people, we call them as daydreamers. Having a goal or focus is different, but wasting time talking about the things which is not in your control knowingly doesn't help you. So please, we are not such people. Forget about what is going to happen in 2028. We are not interested at all. Let it come, we will see. आएगा तब देखेंगे time. Then, sir, if anybody comes and asks me, sir, where I will get articles, where you will send me, what work they will give, hours together discussion, that is also not required, waste of time. One thing, if you really are listening and understanding what I am talking, one thing you keep in your mind, my friends, very clearly. If you want to join foundation, your only and only goal is CA Inter, you need to come clear and stand here. Then you have done something. Join foundation if you have determination to complete CA Inter in time. No matter you take 3 months, 6 months extra, I don't mind. But without completing CA Inter, you cannot claim you have done anything. I have seen some people just joining foundation and broadcasting to the entire world telling I am doing CA, I am doing CA. No, my friend, you are wrong. You are not doing CA. You are doing CA only when you enter CA Inter. You have achieved at least an honors of something only when you complete CA Inter and get me the CA Intermediate certificate. See why I am pressing again and again so much on CA Inter, CA Inter, CA Inter is that is the beauty of this course. Moment you pass CA Inter, two roads will open in front of you. It will give you options, two options. Option number one, okay, you have studied 6 months hard here, you have studied 1 month, 10 months, 1 year, 10 months here. Do you want to still continue the struggle for 3 years is the question that road will ask. Answer can be anything. You can say yes, you can say no. But as a student of chartered accountancy and a determined person, you said, yes, I am doing this only, no discussion required. Then I would say, join article. Then we will send you to the multinational companies, Hyderabad big companies, medium companies. See, our work, my work is to take you till the door. Who will open the door? Who has to open the door? You have to open the door with the key of your knowledge, what you have acquired in the class. If you really crack this multinational interview, training plus 16,000, any other Hyderabad big company, 14,000, small company I got, sir, mid-size company, 12,000, fantastic. First day in your life, you have earned your own pocket money. First day in your life, your hands are not stretching out and asking. Be clear on that. Will you be chartered accountant or not? I don't know. But will you be a CA Inter cleared person by 2025 if you are studying in 2024? I can take the responsibility provided we work together. We are not here to do some magic. I am not trying to tell you something which is not impossible, right? So this is where I tell all my students to reach first and then only you talk. Otherwise what happens? Whatever we talk, we can keep on talking for hours without achieving anything. Ultimately, that value will be summated to 0. So the moral of the story is what? Get CA Intermediate certificate first, then only talk anything about the next level. Otherwise, no. This is road number 1. Road number 2 will ask you, okay boss, you have acquired enough knowledge and all, you think you are doing fantastic in accounts or finance field or whatever. Why don't we go into a real world and start working? Fine, go get a job. That is also possible with CA Intermediate certificate. How much time we have spent here? 6 months, 1 year. Roughly 1.5 years you have given me and already you are ready for job. Tell me which course in this world, which degree in this world will make you job ready in just 1.5 years if everything you are doing properly. It's upon you end of the day. So, either go to articles or go to job and earn money and be happy boss. Nobody is stopping you. If you are determined to be a chartered accountant, then it has to be articles. No sir, I want to start earning money now, I want now. And there is a job for you. That is where I tell my students, unless you reach here, the journey what we have begun will not have any meaning. I think that is clear. The road is clear for everybody now. Yes? Fantastic. So now, to reach here, what we need to do first of all? We need to start with foundation. Basic things, let us talk. Foundation. How many papers, my friends? Correct. 4. What is the total marks foundation exam is conducted for? 400 marks. Sir, what are the subjects we are going to study? Yes, we are going to study accounts, we are going to study law, we are going to study quantitative aptitude, again divided into 3 parts, maths, statistics, logical reasoning. Then we are going to study economics, which is divided into micro and macro. So these are the major subjects what we are going to study. How the mark distribution will be? 100, 40, 40, 20, 50, 50. So many people come to me, they tell, sir, I'm not from North maths background. How will I do? I don't know maths and all. I would say, first of all, we should come out of that myth. I'm non-maths. Don't put label on your head, first of all. First you see, what is the weightage we are looking for maths? 40 marks out of 400 marks. Now you tell me, what happens to the remaining 360 marks? A person being weak in 40 marks will fail in 360 marks also. That is first of all wrong. That is not, we are not going to accept that thing. And somebody comes and tells me, sir, I am from science background, I don't know accounts and all. First of all, which background you were from when you were in 10th standard? You were a student. Any new book given, you have to study. So first of all, we are not going to take those all, sir, I am from non-math, I am from non-account, all this kind of a discussion is not required. Leave it. Whoever you are, if you want to do, you will definitely do. So these are the 4 subjects. Now coming to the characteristics of the subjects, how I have done in CHAMP series. See, the top section we have called it as why subjects. Means why. Why I have to learn this? Why this account's entry is debit? Why this account entry is credit? Why the balance sheet is not tallied? Why the profit is not matching? Unless and until, my friends, your brain is not pounding you with questions why, these subjects cannot be learned. That is why this is called why subjects. The first and the foremost thing required to ask a question for any human being is brain. Why I am doing this? Why I am going there? Why I am joining foundation? Why I am not able to perform? Why is always the driving factor, and that why is different for each one of you. Everybody's why is different. That is why brain. Coming to these subjects, my friends, we call them as what? How subjects. How means how to eat, how to sleep, how to go to movie. That anybody in the world can tell you. That is why it is how. Even Google can tell you. So why I am telling these are how subjects. Not much of a why is not involved here. You cannot go and ask in economics why this graph is like this. Why can't I draw it ulta? A foolish person, it is like that only. Law. You can't go and say, sir, why this section number is there? Why should I stop at the red signal on the road? Where is it written? Show me that. It is not proper way to think. That is why you should think how to read law, how to read sections, how to understand and remember the formula. When the word remembering comes, my friend, memory is important. Brain, memory. Processor, hard disk. That is how we have to work. Which one to be used when is all dependent on you. Now, coming to the vertical cross section, you see, ICI told these 2 papers they want to check as a descriptive mode. Means in what? Written mode. You have to write the solution, you have to write the answers, you have to write everything. That they will evaluate and give the marks. And they said they will give you 3 hours for this. That is the descriptive mode. Our method of learning descriptive paper is what, my friends? Input decides the output. Though we can't control the output, but input is totally in our hand. How much input you have given in each paper matters. How much input is given matters. That is how the output is decided. Now, these 2 papers ICI told, I want to check how fast and accurate this student's brain is going to work. Remember these 2 words, my friends. Fast, accurate, fast, accurate, fast, accurate. Speed and accuracy. That is why they are conducting MCQ exams for this, and they are giving 2 hours time, 100 marks, 100 questions. Each question is carrying 1 mark. And on top of it, most of you will come across a new concept here called as negative marking. Means negative marks. How this negative marking will work? And this negative marking, remember, is only applicable for the MCQ type exams, not for the descriptive exams. Only MCQ exams. So let me tell you how this negative marking works. And as I told, each question carries 1 mark. Remember that. Each question carries 1 mark. So, you answered 1 correct question. How many marks you scored? You answered 1 question correctly. How many marks you scored? Each question carries 1 mark. And it is quite obvious that you scored 1 mark. So now, next, 1 question I have answered wrong. Now you think and tell me, one question you people answered wrong. How many marks you will lose? Think and answer. Many people are coming out with many answers now, 0.5, 0.25, 0.45. First of all, you should remember that you will lose 1 mark because each question carries 1 mark. Correct? So now, since there is a negative marking concept, the ICI told, since this student has done a mistake, he has committed a mistake, put some penalty on him. They said the penalty should be 0.25 marks. So the total loss is going to be 1.25 marks. Total loss is 1.25 marks for each wrong answer. So that is why, since input decides the output strategy will not work here, we are going to teach you 3-layered answering approach. 3-layered answering approach is the coaching methodology. So now, to just summarize, we talked about the road, we talked about the target setting, we talked about not wasting time talking about things which are not in our control. Then we talked about the characteristics of the subjects, why, brain, how, memory. Why brain, how, memory, that is how it should be remembered. Then we talked about descriptive exam approach, MCQ exam approach. Then we talked about negative marking, how to calculate the negative marking. Good. So now the big question is, how to pass the foundation exam. Imagine yourself, you have been locked up in a room and doors are closed. And they said, if this person has to get out of this room, he needs to open 2 doors. Door number 1, door number 2. The person came and told, sir, I got door number 2 key. What will happen? Who will open door number 1? And another person said, sir, I got door number 1 key. Who will open door number 2? That is you. You are inside in this room, 2 doors are closed. You need 2 locks. What are those 2 locks? Rule number 1, lock number 1. They set a condition, 40% minimum in each paper. 40% minimum in each paper means 40 marks minimum you should get. Then he said, and I have one more rule. Second rule I have. They said 50% of the total. 50% of the total. How much was our total? 400. 50% of 400 is 200. So the first rule said 40% in each paper, 50% of the total. Clear? Is that understood? Should I explain again? 40 marks in each paper. When I added together, 200 should cross. Right? So let us ask some question to ourselves now. Let us say there is a, one second. So let us say there is a student X went to exam, scored 40, 40, 40, 40. Now you think and tell, is this person pass or fail? Can he be able to get out of this locked room? No, because he got key number 1, but he could not get key number 2. The total here is stopping at 160, so the result is fail. Now, let us take another student, Y goes to exam, scores 223 out of 400. Now think and tell, pass or fail. The point here is what? Did he get both the door keys? Don't get fooled by one key. Many people are already coming to a conclusion, pass, 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 pass. No, he scored 223. One criteria he met. Nobody told you, right? How many marks he scored in each paper? Right? Unfortunately, this poor chap scored 39 in maths. Doomed. Gone. Because he scored 1 mark less. Though he scored 50% here, ICI said, first key not available. I cannot let you out of the room. Sorry. So he failed entirely. So that is why what we will teach here in CHAMS is prioritizing. Prioritizing means what? Which subjects you are doing better, which subject you are doing better, with continuous monitoring, conducting so many exams. For example, I will mention November 2023 batch people, I made them write 57 57 different exams, my friend, before they went to main exam. So please, this is very important thing what we do. How are we achieving that in CHAMS? How are we achieving that in CHAMS? Uniquely, we have a model called as CPP. Simple. Coaching, practice, presentation. Coaching. Are you coming to classes every day? Or are you having a movie going type of mentality, coming one day, not coming 2 days, not coming 2 days, again coming? Those kind of people will not survive, first of all. So let us say I saw a student who is regular in the class but going home and sleeping, not practicing only. The big question is then why should you join coaching first of all if you are not practicing? CA, there is only one thing we can say, boss, consistency. Means if you are not working every day, every single day as they told in the class, you are not going to succeed. Let us say two things are done, coaching is done, practice is done, everything I am perfect, and that fantastic student will not come to the class when we have kept the exam. Entire purpose is gone. That is presentation, exam. So if you can really practice all the three things, balance the three things, you are going to succeed. That is what we have been doing in CHAMS from 12 years. We are not claiming as something we are great or no. We are getting good students. We are coaching them good. Everything is fantastic. We are following a very systematic model which is helping us to get great results. So that is one thing. So this is how the entire foundation path is laid. That is what is very important. One thing did you notice here? After doing all this Herculean effort and passing foundation, what you are going to achieve? You are going to achieve a badge called as CA student. Come here, you become CA student. Not in foundation, you are not a CA student. So at CHAMS, we have a policy of what? Not calling anybody, not influencing anybody's decision, not telling them to join also is one of the policy. We just explain you what we are going to do. It's your willingness to work along with us. It's your submissive nature which will bring you to us. It is when we succeed together. So that is why in CHAMS, what I call here, my friends, foundation for me is like swimming pool, where you will go jump around, coach will be there, lifeguard will be there, friends will be there. Somehow you learn how to tap your feet, hands and learn swimming. Immediately CA enter is what? Arabian Sea. Imagine swimming pool to Arabian Sea. How will you survive? How to survive? Coming to final, I call it as ocean. So this is how the transformation happens. This is how the progression should happen. That is what we are trying to do. So I think, I think this video gave enough clarity about the course, how to proceed, what should be your approach in foundation, why you are doing foundation, how to do the goal setting, how to plan for studies, how to prioritize the papers. That all put together we call it as the name as coaching. When it comes to coaching, my friend, there are two important parties in coaching. One is coach, one is player. I want you to first make up a mind and think, are you player or audience? I'll leave it with that question, and you can reach us on our toll-free number 1800-419-7272, or you can WhatsApp me also on my number 8125-829-829. So I try to convey whatever best possible for you youngsters before you choose a career, before you join into foundation. Go to any XYZ academy, fine. So, and also if this thing is good and you feel like, okay, this is the way how to learn and I can be with these people and all, let me also add finally here that at CHAMS, we give very limited seats for admissions in foundation. This batch we have opened around 80 seats for which the admissions are going on. If you're really interested, call us, talk to us, come and meet us. We'll see how we can take it further on that. Okay. So I appreciate your time for watching this video, and I trust this will help you to take a right and a informed decision Thank you so much. See you soon.